Hello and welcome back to KSP. So, I know I've missed it a bit, but there has been recently a lot of craze on building a new Aeris for a single stage to orbit craft. I just watched vaos do do one, and he did a pretty good job. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be docking this to anything, as I am terrible at docking even. But we're going to teach some noobs how to build single stage to orbits. These are probably more complex than the ones that people like vaos will have built, but we are looking for a single stage to orbit that works. And for such a thing, generally someone would use a rapier because they're easy. In this case, we're not, due to vaos again proving that single stage to orbits are better when you do not use a rapier engine. I will not be using it. Ooh, what a shock. Also, you may be wondering, hey, why have you not put any of the inline reaction wheels on yet? That's because I've got a slightly different plan for this. Okay, so first we're going to get now I'm not sure if this is going to be enough, so I'm going to use the same design as vaos did for this bit, where I attach two small tanks on. These are too small by far. Let's attach these on the side. There you go. Now, of course, we're going to need some fuel lines. Now, take note of this bit. If you're a new player, you want to click that way. You can see the arrows go on that way, and also that way. So, as you can see, the arrows point in the direction of the fuel. So in this case, you won't need to switch the fuel between the thingies. It'll do it for you. Now, we could attach a third engine in, but I get the feeling that would be a fuel guzzler, which we do not need. So I'm going to use this space to attach a circular intake backwards. Looks pretty neat. Now we're going to attach some inline reaction wheels to these edge bits here. Now I'm attaching 4, because you do need quite a lot of control to keep this thing from going wrong. Now we're going to also attach some of these things on. I got a better idea for this. And one so we kind of got that design. Now this may look like air hogging, but it's probably going to be necessary, so we're going to move these wings as far back as I can. You probably could move them back further, but I don't have the patience. Now this doesn't look quite right, so I'm going to actually add a fuselage here. I know you may be thinking, oh, waste of space, but it has been proved that planes that are simpler than this can actually be used and get into orbit quite efficiently. Why the hell can't I place that down? That was weird. Okay, there we go. So this does actually look like a plane now, and the center of lift and the center of mass are actually in really good places. That's kind of what we want. Now, if we were... Sorry, I pressed the wrong thing to do that. That's not what we want. So we'll want to move the center of mass backwards after this if we do attach them, which we're going to have to, so we can get enough lift to get into space. As you can see, I'm using only stock parts. I do have a lot of mods installed, but I'll only be using stock parts. I could paint it, but I don't think I've got time. Well, I do have time, but I don't feel like putting the time into it. So how are we going to deal with this problem with the thingy? Well, we could always put a fuselage there, but that would look quite ugly, so we're going to use just another one of these. That weighs almost nothing. Okay, how are we going to move lift forwards a bit? Ah, yeah, I know. How did I not think of this before? Okay. How is that? Is that in... Needs to be slightly further back, if you ask me. There we go. I'd say that looks pretty cool. Now, always for, you know... Yep, I'd say that looks pretty good. That looks pretty neat. Now this, of course, does look a little bit like Versus, but then again, it is based off it. So there is a twist in this one, though. Instead of just watching me do this, you're gonna race me. I'm gonna be timing my my launchy thing. Actually, we don't need this, do we? Hold on, let me just get rid of that, put that there. Because I need these little engines. Yeah, I'm going to be timing my, the time it takes me to get into orbit and back down to Earth. And you're going to give, and if you have the time, you can show me how you did. You'll probably beat me, because I'm terrible at this game. But, you know, I thought it would be fun to see how other people play this game. I don't know. Let's attach just another one like that. Of course, I'll click. There we go. 4 of these should do. Now, will these cross-feed? I'm not sure, so I'm going to actually... Ooh. Okay, let's just give them a shot. Why not? Action groups. Okay, number 1 will turn on toggle even the jet engines. Number 2 is going to toggle these little rocket engines. Number 3 is going to shut off this, these for when we're in space and we want to save power. So let's give this a little bit of a shot, shall we? So number 2 was to power up the rocket engines. Let's see what these little things can do, if they do work. I sincerely doubt it, because I've probably done something dastardly wrong, but... mainly because I connected to the wings and not the fuselage. Oh! Oh! Okay, let's give this a shot at flying. Ow, this could work. And blast off. Let me just close a few things on the bottom. No, do not close that. So we get a little less lag. How's this? Ah! Yeah, what did I do wrong? What did I do? Something is causing it to flip out. Why have you got a mech jab window? I didn't put mech jab on it. Jesus, what the hell? So it's... Woo. That does look... What? try that instead. Okay. Okay, this time we're gonna try and take this thing to orbit. Ready for the timer? Here we go. Timer is on, letting the physics load. Ooh, just wasted fuel. Why is it going to the left? What? What was that? Oh dear, I seem to have messed up the action groups slightly. Boop. Kabooski. You. Toggle. You. Toggle. There we go. That was weird. Okay, this time I'm going to wait for the physics to kick in before I activate the timer, because I think that's probably more fair. Ready, steady, cook. No, starting the timer, here we go. So, let's kick it off and cut off those engines. Let's flip this up here. Can we get this thing into orbit of Kerbin? If not, no big deal. Okay, we've taken off the runway rather fast. This thing looks like it should. Very, very happy to tip. Okay, no wasting fuel. We've already done that quite a lot. Straight up to around about 70 degrees. I'm going up, boo doo doo. So, I have put RCS on and forgotten to add any RCS boosters. Never mind. Dead weight. Just more challenge. Okay, I can't remember what distance you're supposed to level out on. I think it's something like 12,000? I'm not quite sure about that one. Then we cut down to... okay, I'm going to cut until about 12,000 and then level out and gain some speed. Actually, make that 10,000 because our intake air is dropping quickly. Okay, let's level out to about 15 degrees and gain speed. Slowly we should gain some intake air? No? Okay. Let's lower ourselves down again to about 10 degrees. Any second. Intake air, please. Give me some air. Yeah, we're still going up. Okay, I'm gonna go up to 40 degrees, and I'm gonna keep on going until our intake air is dangerously low. We had a lot of forward speed there, so going up is going to be quite a push. Okay, I'm gonna wait until about 20,000. Hopefully we can get there before our intake air runs out. Here we go. And we shall level out a bit. And we shall activate these. This is looking good. Looking up. For me, okay. Let's get the most out of these engines. Okay, let's wait for them to cut. And very soon... Okay, let's just deactivate them. Now we can throttle down. How high is our apoapsis? Okay, it's about 57. Let's point up a bit. Okay, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 80! Yes! And we have half our fuel left! This is nice! I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never actually taken a space plane into orbit before. I've got one up to 80,000 with half a fuel tank before, and I've just been like, yeah, that's enough, it's gonna work. But I've never actually tried to get a flat orbit. Okay, so let's wait until about 20 seconds. I normally leave it until. I find that's a decent enough time. Okay, let's cut this down and point flat. And let's throttle up again. With just under half a fuel tank. We are going we're accelerating pretty fast right now. Sorry about that. That was probably very loud. Soon we'll be in an orbit around Kerbin. Yep, we're keeping in front of our apoapsis. We can probably lower our flight a little bit. Okay, let's skip around again to apoapsis. And level off. And let's just raise this up to a sustainable height. There we go. So, we are in orbit! Wow, this feels awesome. Let's just go around Kerbin. Couple times. Let's wait until we're... Okay. Wait until I'm here, and then we're going to go back down, because, you know, time, you know. It's time to remember. Okay, let's burn until we're lowering our periapsis until... Okay, so where's the KFC? The KFC. It's here. That looks good. That's pretty cool. Okay. Coming down. Let's flip ourselves over. And switch off the rocket engines. Because you know what? I think we're going to be able to bring this down on the runway. This is going to be awesome. How are we doing for... Okay, we're currently floating over the desert. How are we gonna be able to... Ooh, that's... We might want to speed up a little bit. Like, a little bit. That looks fine. That is too much, if you ask me. Okay, let's bring this down until we're near above the KFC. The KFC, yes. We'll be going over the sea soon. Thank you for flying with Darren Airlines. We hope you enjoyed the in-flight snacks. It's Virgin Galactic, except on Kerbin. Darren Airlines. Love it. So, how's Darren's view of space? Wow, he must be blind. Okay, we're getting some shaky shake. Some shaky shake. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's point ourselves. No. Do we have... We do actually have engines. Yes! We are running on jet engines, everyone. Okay, how are we gonna do? I'm going to quickly cut out the jet engines and do a little bit of rockets just to boost us across the ocean a bit. Because we do have plenty of fuel. Yeah, that didn't help at all! Okay, how close to the KSC will be by the time we reach the ocean? Who knows? Probably very far away, so we're going to have to do some cross-sea flying. But this is more than enough fuel to get back, let's be honest. We're gaining intake air. Everything's looking good. Let's go. We're going home. Oh yeah. This is amazing. I love this craft. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Don't time off. This is gonna be a very long video. So now we can just sit back and fly, I guess. The fuel is looking a little bit daunting, but you know, these two are empty. We're just running off this here. We can probably actually do like another one of those high up lifty things with our engines to get us across the sea. Because while it may not get us all the way, it's going to get us pretty damn far. Because we do still have quite a lot of intake air. Okay, let's wait until point... Oh, very low points. Okay, cut. That was close. That was... We're back in space, Darren. We're back in space. Wow, I didn't realise. I didn't realise quite how high we actually went. We just boosted ourselves to an apoapsis of 6,000 meters. Not miles. Oh my gosh, we'd be like on the moon. Jesus. I don't know, how far is that? Yeah, slightly more than 6,000 miles. Oh yeah, map view zoomed out a little bit. Hey look, hello there. Wow. We're falling pretty fast. Okay, let's get some lateral velocity. If we were to crash just before we reach the KSC, or even on the runway. Oh, look at those new smoke particles. Whoa, we're getting re-entry effects. Whee! I can see it. I can see the KSC. We're going home, Darren. Don't look so scared. Please don't look so scared. You're making me look like a noob, which I am. This is probably improving my experience of the game very much. Okay, let's just do that. I didn't realise, like, how much a jet engine can actually get you into a decent orbit. I didn't realise it was this easy to take an SSTO and actually fly it. I thought it would be, like, impossible. So the Aeris 2.0. What a plane! It's a little bit plain and bland, but... You know, the Aeris before was pretty plain and bland. It was a training craft, as Vaos explains. You should go check out Vaos. Vaos 3, lots of numbers. Don't like numbers and names, they always confuse me. Fall. Falafel. Why am I saying falafel? Okay, let's go down. Meow. Burn down. I'm saying burn, it's not really burn, it's a jet engine. I guess you're burning fuel? Oh. Okay, let's head down. How are we doing? It's looking good. It's looking like I just... No, please don't crash. Do not crash. Whatever you do, don't crash now. Like the game crash, not actually the plane. The plane, yeah, if it crashes, I'll be annoyed, but I mean... if the game crashes! No! Okay. Then I'll have this craft deleted. I don't want this craft to be deleted, because I don't think I actually saved it when I was back in there. Did I? I'm not sure. You probably just like screamed, yeah, you did. You're just stupid. But yeah, this is something to show off. My friend is going to watch this all the way through. I know who he is. And if he's watching this right now, you know who you are who's watching this whole thing. I let him play KSP on my Steam account. Yep, now he knows even more. But, yeah, he thanked me for that. And this is more of a tutorial video than anything else. Like, more of a tutorial for me. I've never done this before, and it feels awesome to actually be landing a plane that I've just flown around Kerbin. Back at the... You do not realise I've never done this before. It's like the first time you land on the moon. I don't know why I've never done this, because I've been to Eve and Juno legitimately. But I've never taken a space plane into orbit and landed it back at the runway. No, I didn't even get one into orbit, did I? I got one like nearly into orbit and then ran out of fuel, and the other one, which I could have probably got into orbit, I just gave up on because I was bored. And it was just getting me bored. What? I don't know. Ooh. Okay. Let's not have the brakes on, because I want, like, this... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, this is... Oh, this is the Aeris 2.0. Best thing I have ever created. If you would like the craft file, feel free to ask for it. Lap time! Well, not really lap time, flight time. Was 16 minutes 39 seconds. If you can beat that, record it and show it to me. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please have a like, favorite, and or subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Oh, I also get to brag that I have more liquid fuel when I landed than Vaos. I'm sending him this video now. If he watched all the way through, and if he actually watched the video, hello! Bye! Even. What? I confused myself.